Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before starting, subscribe and like the videos, it really helps a lot. The content from this video are taken from the web novel and manga series of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. Now please enjoy the video.
Volume 7 Chapter 2 Letter of Recommendation Part 1. 1 week has passed since I heard that Zenith has been found. I still remained at an inn in the Basharant Kingdom. I want to head to the Begarido continent, but winter quickly approached. So, I decided I would stay in this country for a little while longer. The winters in the northern lands of the central continent are severe. Snow continually falls and can get as deep as 5 meters. The highway and some important country roads are passable, but that changes when heading to foreign lands. I could use my magic to stop a snowstorm, melt the snow and travel onwards. However, I don't know a magic to clear all the roads, so there's no way to make it to the next country without having to camp outside. I would likely meet with a disaster. Anyway, Zenith is alive, and the word was that the labyrinth is being sought. Though there were a couple of problems, Paul and Roxy were heading there. And Elinalise said that there was no need to rush there. It was better to head there after the winter when the danger was minimal. So, with plans to eventually go there, I continued with my daily training regimen. I wake up in the morning and do training. During my lifetime, I train to keep my body healthy as long as I can. That's why right now my body moves well. After all, a healthy body is a healthy mind. In the afternoon I didn't head towards the Adventurers Guild. It is a 1-week holiday right now. I'll do training until midday, then I'll look around the market. If winter is coming, I need to get appropriate clothes now. While thinking about various things, I began training. It's a bit difficult because it's a holiday. Running through the snow, I reached the outer wall of the town and assisted by my magic, I climbed the hill. Whoa, say, Quagmire, you shouldn't go out. How about you take a break today? Can't, I've got to do my daily training. You're a hard worker, aren't ya? Ah, that's right, can you help me with repairing a wall next time? I'll reward you with some rice. If you let me rub your daughter's tits, I'll rebuild your whole house. Now listen here you. Just kidding. After greeting with the soldier on top of the outer wall, I jumped down to the city outskirts. Then I proceeded to run 1 lap around the city. Unlike the freshly snow-shoveled streets in the city interior, snow is piled high outside the wall. I run while making my own road through the snow I melted with fire magic. After my lap, I proceeded to do sword-swinging exercises. I learned how to do image training from Ghislaine and Paul, so the shadow of the person I'm chasing today was Rudyard. I can move neither hand nor my foot against him. I have to train harder. Afterwards, I took the same route home. When I was returning to the hotel, I saw Elinalise appear in the window of the room on the 2nd floor. Ah, isn't it, Rudy, us, welcome home. Though she has seen and spoken to my face, the circumstances are strange. Her hand grabs the window edge. She is making unsightly faces, and her head moves in a rhythmic fashion. She was trying to keep her voice low, but the volume of her groans of NNH was rising. A bare-skinned shoulder. Yep, busted. I'm back, Elinalise-san. You're energetic as well again today, it seems. Energetic. Whatever do you mean by T? Surely, on the other side of the window there is a man who is taking care of Elinalise from behind. Even though it was cold outside, she engages in the advanced art of open window play. She is an energetic thing. I took my eyes off her and entered the hotel, returning to my room. I've come to understand in this 1 week that Elinalise is one hell of a b***tch in heat. The existence of such a woman is surely some kind of criminal sex offense. Although I wouldn't mind being caught up in that kind of crime scene. But to tell the truth, for the last 2 years, I've been suffering from a certain disease. It's a sickness of the heart and body. It's difficult to speak about it in detail. Well, let me use an example of a plant bulb to try and explain. If a bulb sees some mountains or a valley, it will sprout out the bud. And as it grows towards the heavens, it becomes swollen, a splendid stalk that cannot be knocked down by heavy winds or fierce rains. Then it will release a splendid flower which will bloom. But, right now my bulb does not grow, and the flower does not bloom. In short, it said. And no, It's not a cassette tape. That's right. Since that separation experience from Aris, it won't stand. Of course, I made an effort to overcome it. I headed in the direction of a strange place called the Red Light District. In my previous life, I would never ever have gone there. However, the result was complete defeat. The stem that would come from my beloved bud was instead peacefully at rest. Afterwards, when I sold my name as an adventurer, I was able to court a lady adventurer. Even though I surely had a lewd face, I managed to coerce her into my room. Or, it might have been that because I considered that she may have been a professional. It'll stand ready. However, with it in this worthless state, it was over, and when she was finished being angry with me, she left. So I gave up. If I see a naked woman, I do get excited. But, there is no signal from the spinal cord to that place on the body. Afterwards, a sense of helplessness and loneliness descended upon me. My heart broke. I also don't think that anymore. There isn't someone else who can make it grow. There is no beloved partner. After that kind of betrayal, only someone who I could see, and feel, and love from the start would be good. I don't desire anything more than that. Hasn't it been that way since the olden days? I managed it once, and I desire more. There is no good advancement from before. If I choose solo play, that might be good. I don't need a partner. I hate being crowded anyway. No, recently, even solo play has to be rather. I can't even cry about it. I came back to my room. With magic I warmed the room, then I produced some warm water, and proceeded to wipe my body down. After changing clothes, I left the room to go eat. And just then, I bumped into Elinalise and the company who had just finished shouldering her burden. Coming out of the room holding the shoulder was Soldat, who had recently been the one accepting her job requests. After seeing my face, his own face turned pale. It's not like that, Quagmire. I didn't intend to make a move on your woman. It's not like that, Soldat. Elinalise-san was never my woman. Besides, you know how it is. Why, yeah, it's like that, isn't it? Sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up that emotional scar. I didn't have any intention to go against you, especially after what we accomplished the other day. Don't worry about it. By the way, was she good? Yeah, she was the absolute best. When Soldat said that, his face went hot. TCH. After asking him myself, a tongue-clicking sound came out. About that, Elinalise-san. Does it make you feel good? But of course, it's only natural that I try to bring every man closer to happiness. So that's how it is. I know about it. Soldat's male party members and many others have already been gobbled up by Elinalise. Each and every one of them offered me an apology as they spoke fondly of her. I don't really need any apologies. However, are the other men aware of what happened? If it comes out, will it become a scene of carnage? Well, it's not my concern. I'm not a participant. It's too troublesome to deal with the awkwardness of those situations. In the last 2 years, I have done my best to avoid getting involved in troublesome situations like this. I don't cause grudges, and I don't start fights. In other words, I should offer her a word of advice here. Elinalise-san, what is it? It's okay if you make a mess eating whatever you like, but please clean up after yourself, alright? Personal maintenance. She nodded in assent as if it was a natural conclusion. Of course. Oi, what's the story? I cannot say what kind of face Soldat was making. Elinalise gave him a kiss on the cheek and ushered him downstairs. It's nothing at all. Now then, shall we eat the meal? She is a cruel woman.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more, and don't forget to like the videos.